did treat them as they were completely new, which was great. You know, just proper pleased. However, though, I mean, it's none of these holes are gimmies whatsoever. It's a battle on Tour 13, but already he heard several people having good success on Tour 13, and that type of feedback always makes me really happy. Um, it means that we're doing something right, in my opinion. Half term, thank you, Paul. Okay, that's I remember. I think it was Vicky saying that last time. Someone else, I don't know. But who do I have in here then? Sorry, I'm just talking. Uh, no, Peter's not gonna do it. When will you send out an update for those to get the shootout notes? That's to be requested, Adam. As always, that's how it is on every single rotation. There was an information post going out, as we always do, on the or the rotations. So, and that everything is described there. So, if you should be getting shootout guides, which I know you guys should, then request that via support. I know, you know, we're not gonna have support. Joachim is off tomorrow, so you can just shoot me a message on Messenger, Adam, and I can send you the live doc links from there if you like, because we do have live doc links now as well, which is definitely very valuable to use, because like after I've been playing tonight, for an example, I will be adding minor tweaks and bits and stuff like that. That's both the hard and the beauty thing for me with a tour guide. Is like you will never get done. No one can tell you that, you know, I'm 100% done, because that means that you're gonna drop every single wind angle every single time. But that's never gonna happen with tour play. So there's always gonna be things to kind of, you know, steer, tweak and stuff like that. Which, you know, I enjoy that. The parts of me enjoy that quite a bit. Um, that's so then it's always in that case beneficial to, you know, go into the live doc, and then you can see the latest tweak, last edit, for an example. Then you can just do a new copy of that. Vicky, thank you so much for being here. Good luck in your game tomorrow against Sean. That's interesting. We're into the, what is it, the third round of the TT Invitational. Already more than half of the games have been played, and people getting closer to the money. It's still this round and it's the next round. Everyone that goes through from the next round will get some cash. That's what we're talking about. People need to understand the spins are based on average win. Yes, you're correct, John, with that, because, you know, however, though, I've been playing double tablet here, and I've been playing Kingmakers and Kingslayers. So trying to cover win 6, win 8, knowing that, you know, it will be good. We both know. I know a lot of people do have a lot of Kingslayers wanting to spend, and some people also want to play with the Luminaries, which is win 6, and Kingmakers and stuff like that. Most importantly, to be that, but, you know, I would be a fool of saying to someone that, oh, you had a 7.5 miles per hour wind now, and, you know, last time they're at 13.6. Obviously, there will be a difference. I mean, that's but that's obviously the thing that will be somewhat have to be added on the player that is playing, like you are, you know, mentioning with your comment on. Like, people need to be, okay, I have a 14.5 miles per hour wind now. Maybe I should do a little bit this, a little bit that. So it's definitely interesting. Salazar, thank you. Good luck. Evening, Sapa. Jaden Martin, welcome as well. Thank you for all the bets, guys. Not many, but a few, which is nice. We'll see how it goes with the win streaks for sure. Good luck, Tommy. As I get it done, I greatly appreciate the opportunity to participate in your TT Invitational. Got my butt handed, my brother was cool. Nice. Thank you for playing, Brian. And there's hopefully going to be more of those in the future. AM, hey bud. Jada Martin, I won't be playing Tour 12 tonight. I will be playing Tour 12 in the near future. The courses on Tour 12 are hard. I feel it's harder on T12, like course-wise, than what it is on the Tour 13, or at least it's my mindset that I more enjoy playing the courses that we do have on T13 than what I do have on T12. Um, like I don't like Centenary Harbor 2. Centenary Harbor 2, I have bad memories from that from when we had it in the major. It was just absolutely awful. I didn't enjoy that a single time in the tournament with the pin locations. And in tour play, it's still shite. It's just boring to play. John McNally, Alan Hansen, thanks so much for good luck. Joshua, thanks so much. Chris Duty, thank you so much. Um, Finners, thanks for being here as well. Isaac, thank you. Ronaldo, thank you. Luke, morning to you. Peter, thanks, bro. Um, Thank you so much. Really need T14. That would be cool. Eventually that's gonna happen. I think, John. Right? Osdiel, I don't have a wife. I've never had a wife. I've been engaged. That's close I've been getting to get a wife. But I'm single. So if you know any lady friends, let me know. The kids are good though. They are awesome. Thank you. Adam, thank you. James Larkin, thank you so much. Keith, thank you. Giambattista, thank you. So many of you in here now. I'm surprised. It's a Tuesday random stream. Thank you so much. Heather, thank you. Martin, um, and Paul as well. Dirty Woods, welcome in there also. Guys, if you're looking to get yourself a guide pack, you can do so. Patreon.com/goldclashtommy, ranging from $5 and upwards. Tour guides, you get access to the live document, you get possibility for a PDF, obviously. You get access to Telegram chat, and most important that I want to kind of push on as well, because there are some people that like to talk about that we are, that our service and product are different than what it actually is. You can get our guides with a one-time purchase, either via support at goldclashtommy.com, which is then becoming a PayPal transaction, or that you do it via Patreon. Spence, thanks, bud. Please don't. I mean, you guys that are grinding this tour day in and day out, I'm always gonna be in a massive disadvantage. Well, we'll see how many. Uh, if anyone wanna come in, not. I mean, obviously, please try to snipe. I don't mind. It's just fun. I always do all 3 games if someone wants to. Like, it really doesn't matter. So just try to snipe, please. Why am I doing, like, again? We're gonna see me doing some stupid things here. I can promise you that. Like, truly promise you that. I obviously don't want to start by putting this first one hitting the tree. Robin, thank you so much. Bit sad that Ten Hag is going to match actually start playing well now. Yeah, I think every single Premier League team was sad when Ten Hag got kicked. We'll see about Ruben Amorim. I mean, I think the problem with United hasn't really been the coach. The problem is the players. They can't get rid of players. Like, my God, some players were there back in when Mourinho was there, and they didn't deliver back then. So it's just to me that's the problem. That's honestly the biggest problem. I'm not a United fan. I so far from that I can get to, but obviously I can try to look at it objectively in that sense. Jules, thank you so much. Espen as well, thank you very much. Have fun. Maybe a strong word with your play. Nah, not gonna lie. I you know quite enjoying tour play when it's in the dialing time. Um, I think my biggest problem, if I'm focusing on the shootout, I will be doing decently on the shootout, but it's the par fours and the par five that is my problem. I tend to just kind of wing it, eyeball things, and that's, trust me, that's no good. I'll do. So I've been starting to use I'm starting to use Clash Caddie a bit with. We're not gonna use these clubs here in terms of. Been starting to use Clash Caddie with this overlay mode and noticed that, you know, oh, with this, when you have this slide over mode, it's so much easier to deal with the bags than what it was with just using it on my phone. I felt like the phone thing, like the slide over mode, has been working just as equally well for me. What time is it here? It's 9:08 p.m. So that's, what will that be, 5 hours, John? All right. Let's see what shootout we're getting. I downloaded a PDF. Maybe you should use this. Ugh. I'm gonna say, God, I can't even open the PDF. So I'm. What should be obviously doing? All right. Dun, dun, dun. Do. Aww. I mean, good pace though. Please do more. Was, to be fair though, a bit more crosswind on that one. Like that. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be tweaking as I go, kind of like small bits. Getting where I'm getting there is not. It's a little bit too far away than what I would like, to be fair, but. Always picky, always picky. Always when I'm playing against someone that do have, like a little average curl on the power and stuff like that, you're always gonna lose. That's I don't know. Get close though. He's probably winning that one. Wader, thanks for good luck. Yeah, the EB rule is nice. Well, we won the first one. Didn't even think that we were within 5 yards, but that was further away. All right, good. All right, one. Can someone remember the win streak? I mean, obviously, I'm gonna remember if it's 1 or 2 or whatnot. Yes, I have a Yale broken iPad loop. Hey, Aquaro, thank you so much. Thank you very much. We got another wrestle reported in the TT. Invitational. Let's go get that. So this is like a typical drive that I would like when I was playing TSK to shootout. I would mess this up all the time because I was like just doing like this, you see, like 5, 10, and then go. It's I can strongly recommend you to not do that. It's not gonna go good in general. Let's put it that way. But this is like that's how it is on many of the holes on Tour 13, but also on Tour 12, that there's so much room to make mistakes if you're not paying attention. You're more than welcome, John, to do that. So, new sub since I streamed the other day: Crazy Dudev, Sean Pekin, Dowden, Talon, Wilson, Nap, Andy Varga, Aaron Whitmill, Shane Elliot. Thank you everyone for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate that. Bought T11 guide, but changed my mind and switched to T13. You know, that would be the same, you know, or would it? No, I was trying to make an example of if you're, or maybe it is, maybe like, wouldn't that be Flammer to like you buy like carton of milk and you drink it and then you want to switch to another milk after that? Can I say that way? Message me and we can see what we can do. Yeah, just shoot me a message and see what we can do. Yes, like Johnson, always cats. The part fours and the part, especially part fives, they are so long. You don't want to sit there struggling with distance. So yeah, nice, Luke. That's awesome. That's awesome. The werewolf balls, they're not that bad. P8, wind 8. That's not bad. Definitely not bad at all. Oh, he's actually grinding for. So if I'm giving a game or so, that's not gonna count to the win streak. I'm just saying. Oh yes. Trying to hit those season tokens that I, you know, still left to get, just to get myself to the second last step. There is a practice token thingy. All right, so this is the one where most likely gonna be close all the time in some way. Most likely, I'm saying. We'll see. I'm not. Yeah, you know, always sitting here to say like. Look, can you have a massive 59 on, bro? Oh, he does the same curl and underpower like La. No, Tom, it's the what is called winter major one. Can we call it that way? No, it was like I don't know how to explain. I mean, this is not gonna be bad. Like if you're just getting it up there, it's not gonna be bad. It's I don't know how to explain it, Tom. It's gonna be really good though. Like that. It's the with the Griiiind that became new pins and then they remade shit. I don't know how to explain it though. You know, that's the thing though. Like you can play this, like I said, you can kind of play this whatever. Yeah, I no, I don't know. Look at this here now, Tom. You will see when it comes in here. I'm probably gonna lose this because it's if it's not going in, I'm coming in hotter than him. So maybe need to even do more. It's like hard to get. It's probably reduce even go more. Hard to. I don't know how to explain it. It was in a 9-hole cup. It was in a 9-hole cup. This one. Shut up, Finners. Look at it. Right, so I'm actually just gonna do. I'm gonna do like. I'm playing with a normal ball. It's called Kingslayer. No, I mean this one is like you probably would be better off coming up like as high as my opponent came there up onto to the ram, or I just need to have a little bit more. I mean, probably gonna just have to have a little bit more backspin on as well. Kind of just want to creep onto the green, if that makes sense. I don't know, playing it, but thank you, Luke. Appreciate it. Oh shit, close. How do you figure out the elevation for the holes? Everything's built from trial and error. There isn't there isn't a secure way to figuring out elevation for any shot. You kind of, you know, I'm if it's a new hole that or a new course coming up, I use my experience and obviously looking at where my ball is compared to the flag. That's a very clear indicator to if you have a downhill or an uphill position, and again you kind of work from there based on how your where your first bounce is with your ball and stuff. But there's always going to be different elevations out there, and I say that so often that elevations is for sure not the yeah, I'm gonna take this one to shoot out regardless here. So, or maybe to be fair though, I'm playing to win, so I might just gonna grab it if I'm getting it then. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna drop that one. So, all right, where is that? Now my point is with elevation is that elevation is generally just a number that we are using to build setups. Ah, nice, Vicky. Yeah, fall major coming up. That's going to be very, very interesting. How do you manage when you have to pull down into bunker? It seems like the rings are definitely elongated and will not be the same as if you're on a flat ground. What you need to think about when it comes to bunker is that you're like, if you look at it from this perspective, you will notice then that you obviously are further down into the bunker compared to what you are if I'm in the rough or I'm on the fairway and such. So that's the most important part to oh yeah, obviously, to look at it, and that is like if you are adjusting to a lower point, which you more or less always do when you pull down into a bunker, then you are losing distance. In that case, you need to either a push up or you use overpower to compensate. Otherwise, you will land further back to where you're aiming. And that's the same if you adjust from a lower to a higher point, you are going to then gain distance. You're going to land further forward than where you're aiming, and therefore you're going to be need to compensate with that. The Gokasho isn't easy rules, for sure. It's definitely a tricky little bugger, especially the par 3s. It's a lot of bumps on them, but I'm looking forward to it. A major is always a major. I'm way more excited about this major than I were of the last major. The last major was freaking horrendous, honestly. And horrendous in the sense of like, I just don't like I just don't like Centennial Harbor 2. Really don't. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate that. Yes, if you do like the content, hit the thumbs up. See if we can win this one then. Couple of clicks on the power here as well. Friend here is definitely, I mean, probably going to be close. I mean, he's a good player. Okay, we should be winning this one. We're not winning this one. Then I'm not gonna go on. I keep on kind of jinxing myself here. I should be winning stuff. 13.8, 13.5. All right. So we have 2.6 back, 1 left. Let's... Came in a little bit hot. I said I should be winning that 130, but I could have possibly be using a bit more backspin then. I think. Alright, that's good then. Good luck, Tommy. You're still doing the ranking of the best players in the world, top 20. No, I'm not. I have to kind of search for that quite a bit. Should have used way more backspin though. Just have a little look see here on that one. So I have a replay here connected. Oh, what's going on here? They have changed the way in Google Drive. Oh. Ah, I see now. Okay, that's fine. Carl, thanks so much. No, I'm not doing that. I mean, it's very long time ago I did that. I don't even remember when I did that. At the moment, there isn't a way for you to know what ranking people are having. Unfortunately. It's oh god. You know, parts of me do wanna I'm gonna strap on a Lumi and send it somewhere. Hello? Oh. Sit. Oh. Well, dang it. Exactly as planned. to be fair, if that wouldn't have hit the pin, that could probably been OB, right? So we turn to where I can play get. Oh, and our friend here gets laid up for a wedge. Oh, Yucky, my bro. That's awesome. You're gonna drop that wedge, bro. Get it. And no, Yosha, unfortunately, there isn't. Anyone here named Strudellini? Strudellini is Vicky's account. Not sure if Vicky's still watching, but it's Vicky's account. Yeah. It wasn't. Oh, it's actually a long wedge than I thought. Sorry, bro. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh, so you both are trying to snipe me then. I don't get it though, Jon. It's like if that's the case, then they could remove then they could remove no, bro, I was gonna give you the second game. Then they could have removed I mean, then we could have played tournaments without the rest of, you know, in the end, it's the majority of people playing the game are grown-ups. If you can't handle that someone is actually better than you, then you have a problem. Like, honestly, then you have a problem, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a slap. Like, if you're looking at it, if you're stupid like that, that once you meet someone, you go in and check the stats, check the played games and everything like that, check banners. I mean, truly, that's probably that type of IQ level that you're going to have to question. Because like that's obviously the worst thing you can do. If that is something that affects you when you're playing, then you should not do that, right? I mean, 14.5, we should be making it over here. Or what do we all say? We did 2-3 and we just YOLO. What? Oh. That could be watered though. Oh, it's in. Yep, take it. You know, this is the way I play on the part 4s and the part 5s, you know, in Winds. I'm just blasted. My opponent went into the water anyway, so that doesn't really matter. It hurts my eyes though seeing him playing with this type of ball. Alright, so we have 2 games in a row then. Yeah, Carl, it's nice. My opponent here is pinging 2 balls into the water, but he's getting some clam points though. Three. Alright, go again. Good luck, all the snipers. Hey Max, all good, thank you. How is it going for you, baby Dunk? A lot of people in here playing tonight. Oh, I probably adjusted wrong numbers here on that one, to be fair. Didn't I? KB, thanks so much. Thank you. Eric as well, thank you very much. Right, so 5 more games in our this round. Hey Tommy, thanks for the turning out and golden shot. Shit, Paul. All right, did he go? Oh. No one remembers a chicken. Max OP, let's go. Nay. That's not the great I wanted though. Ay, 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 ay. Take it win, please. Don't show this week with top. Yeah, I mean with curl, it's gonna be so tough. All right, we are screwed. I'm gonna have to lay up for a short time and see if we can just. That was stupid. Yeah, go. I mean, if you're not specifically looking for P8 wind 8 balls, I would play the medium version. Much simpler. The problematic thing with the hard version is I can for sure find a spot that per default is not forcing us to use curl, but then it's forcing us to play into a glitch roll that's going to happen sometimes and sometimes not. And so it was just impossible to do something different. So I honestly really tried. All right, we're not gonna reach here obviously in this headwind, so we're gonna try to just. I mean, I just need to be in fairway here, but I'm probably gonna need to use an OP anyway. Oh god. Missed the pot, bro. Missed the pot. Boo. Boo. Oh no, I don't even want to attempt this, to be honest. I don't even want to attempt this because, you know, let's just jump it in. Oh, that's way too much, I think. I'm rolling. Yeah. Close. Yeah, I need to, like, I could have obviously done a little bit better in drive, but just. Again. It's holding one 3 times on hard, but I really was using ground cross to complete myself to adjust. But that's good then. You know, sometimes 2 plus 2 equals 10. It's nice. It's thoughts on the new ball. As always, as always, when they do balls like this, when they, you know, it's such a weird shape. Sure, you're probably gonna benefit from it in on checkpoint challenge and stuff like that. But from a tournament perspective, it's a ball that you're going to use when you play max OP. You're not going to use this ball. I've heard someone, I read someone saying that might be a good practice ball. I disagree with that, because when you're practicing, you obviously want to know if you're centered or not. If you don't really know if you're centered or not, then it's a completely waste of a practice. That's my opinion, at least. No, I mean, I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play sensible, guys. So in that in mind, it's like it's gonna be when you're playing um say, playing OP shots. Like when I'm playing par 4 hole in ones. Or yeah, probably that. And that's for me, as I'm a tournament player, I don't use that ball. I would never use a ball like that in Checkpoint Challenge. I'd never use a ball like that in tour play. So I then feel like, you know, for me, I'm just happy with the balls I have, and I'm gonna get those balls in Prism eventually anyway. And if I don't want to use that ball, I have a Scarecrow ball, which is the same type of shit when it comes to the centering and stuff. So again, it depends on what type of player you are. If you are a tournament player, if you're not desperately in the need for a ball type like that, like with the P10 Win 10 precision, like if you are in desperate need of that, you obviously kind of need to invest. But if you don't need to, don't. That's kind of my opinion. Tommy's human bunker up. I mean, me playing in tour play, in the shootouts, you will see me focus because it's obviously I want to win. I always want to win, but also, you know, I'm eager obviously to try the guys we have and such. It's not just playing the shootouts to win 60 million coins. Absolutely not. It's all about dialing, all about testing and stuff, just to improve all the way. Like, are you on PC? So how? I'm streaming on a PC because but I play on a tablet, so I'm connecting not with a cable but via Wi-Fi to a program on the computer that I then take the screen there into the streaming software, and yeah, that's what it gets. Won my second expert tournament the other week thanks to your team Sky. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much and congratulations. Rupin, thank you so much. Good luck, appreciate it. Okay, doc. Shootout time. Finally, again. Alright. Still waking up a little bit. And that's also something. If you're not playing... Oh, God. If you're not playing shootouts or like playing tour play regularly, you are going to find yourself in a struggle in the sense of you're not really familiar with the shootout, so you're always going to be like a little bit if you played an hour or two or more for that matter, then you're starting to kind of see things differently. I don't use an app to add lines, Thomas, or maybe it's called an app. I'm having a jailbreak device. You can go to Golf Clash Grid Lines on Facebook. You know, this guy, that's a good shot. To give him that. Alright, see if I can match that. Wasn't super duper. Yep, we're just gonna do a circle drop and yeah, that was not good. But the red foot is good though. Good. Take it. Open up your gold bags. I think I'm just gonna randomly give out some golf balls when I think I've done a good job on the shootout. I think that's fair enough. How many buy-ins would you recommend for Tour 10 to have saved up? We got 135 mil, just worried about blasting through it, learning shootouts. First and foremost, Max, or like two things. You can go two ways here. So, you can start with a lesser bankroll if you get our guide. I know it's a selfless plug, almost point of embarrassing, but Ultimate Tournament Text guides for Tour 10, they're out, they're good. You don't have to lose a bunch to learn how to play it, right? That's one way to go about it. Then I have no doubt that 135 mil are no problems at all. If you are looking to grind and learn yourself, I would say minimum 180 mil. I would say 30 buy-ins minimum. You're not that far off, to be fair, on that. I think it's 6 mil. Is it 6 million on T10? You pay? It's 6 million, right? It must be. I think it's 6. Someone help me now. Is it 3 million on? Go for it then. Then you don't have, sorry. I mean, 3 million, obviously you would benefit from a guide, don't get me wrong. But 3 million, oh god. Yeah. Go. That's 40, 40, almost 45, like, yeah. Okay, thanks guys. Okay, then it's way, I would go in max. Regardless the way you want to go about it, I mean, either of the two ways I described to you, I'm going with that bank. 100%. Because it gives you a lot. I mean, I would maybe, the only time I would start to turn back is maybe if you go down below 20 buy-ins, like below 60 million, then probably regroup. The color win, that's just a zoom window on iOS, Thomas. That's just a zoom window that you can get, and then you can just change the color on that if you want to see the arrow better. So it goes under, I think it's, I don't know what it's called in the settings. I learned a lot from my opponent show. I hate to lose, but it's a good way to learn. It definitely is. If you have the bankroll to lose. I mean, if you have the bankroll to lose, then lose. Like, you know, I can say to 100% certainty that if you grind enough in tour play, you will learn the shootout eventually. It's just a matter of how much time you want to spend and how much coin you want to spend. Because if you don't have experience of the courses, you will be eaten alive by those that know them. And that's why obviously a tour guide is beneficial. Because if you look at it and kind of calculate on it as well, the amount of time, balls, and coins that you are losing because not having a guide, you know, you will earn more by investing in a guide. That's how I'm looking at it, but I'm always biased. So, you know, people always gonna look at it differently. So, but for me, it's a no-brainer, like absolute no-brainer. I'm not gonna like so. But again, I'm biased. I'm trying to talk objective, but I'm not being objective because I'm obviously having a foot in the business. Kane, thank you so much. God. Oh, that's Amelia. Hej, Ette. Hej, jobbar?
Ja, det går nog skitbra.
Härligt, härligt. Jag sitter och streamar lite. Så
Ja.
får streama, eller vad?
Nej, Saga, hon håller på att mobba sin laddare.
Ja. Jaha. Can we just buy Tour 13 guys from me? Yes, you can. You can do a one-time purchase on tour 13 AM or whatever tour you want. It's just to go and sign up on Patreon, pay the fee, grab your guide, and then you're out of there. Just vänta lite gumman bara. Alright, so this is, I mean, this is in between, don't like this all. Like, okay, so I'm gonna do, I'm hoping that's enough though. Really awkward win, to be fair.
Men pappa, ska man säga godnatt då?
Very pleased with that wrestle. Ja, kan vi göra gumman. Jag har ljud på om det är något.
Yes. Godnatt.
Älskar dig. Jag lovar. Puss hej. Yeah, definitely. Time is money. Are the AP5 good to you in pro tournament? Yeah, absolutely. A top 5 is definitely good to go in pro tournaments. All right, that was 2 nice ones. I had to go like so. I felt it was like still a little bit of tailwind, but not so much tailwind. So I had to be a little bit innovative there. Make me say I'm not biased. Guts make me save time, balls, and tokens in the end. I save money. My clan invested in SL guide from Tommy on 11-12 deck, and we definitely have a more than 15% success rate. They are very, very helpful. Thank you, Nick. And thank you, Alan, as well. Thank you, guys. Alright. Appreciate that loads. And obviously, to be perfectly clear, you don't have to have guides to play Golf Cup. You can play it exactly whatever way you like. The guides offer a way for you to be competitive by spending less time, right? Then it's still not getting the balls in the hole for you. That's what she said. You still have to hit perfect. You still have to make the right call. That goes for tournament and tour play, all of it. So it's just an option for players to enjoy the game differently. But I have, for those that do enjoy it in another way, I mean, I'm as equally happy for their result as well. Like I've always been saying that. Oh, was it you, Steph? Nice. Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose that Kohong one in the headwind. The last one here I felt more confident about, I would say. Tommy, are you gonna do checkpoint challenge videos? What type of videos are you thinking about then? CJ? I don't mind doing stuff. We're just gonna like that. I will make sure to have got at least 20 times buy-in to make sure. That's good, Paul. I do think though, when you're coming up to and maybe even 9, I mean 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I definitely feel that 30, 40 times buy-in is almost where I'm at the moment. If you're going in all by feel, then 30, 40 times buy-in is probably where I'm leaning at. Why you play just to close pin and don't play total accurate for Alvar Eagle? Because, I'm rather chatting with you guys. give me more time for that, and I'm focusing the shootout. I don't mind if I win or lose. And it may sound cocky, but I don't have anything to achieve more than hanging out with you guys, and you guys get to see the shootouts being played. I mean, that's the ones to figure out. And sure, I will do some stupid things like I did a couple of games back, but that's just how it is. Really. So I don't really, I don't care to the point where I'm gonna sit there trying to really hunt for the albas and eagles, right? See which one get one now. Let's get someone we haven't gotten yet then. Alright, we haven't got this one yet so far tonight. We get it. Because every new checkpoint challenge has a new set of courses, you could go over them every time, just like with tournaments, elevation, better approach with the shootouts. It's a good suggestion, absolutely. We do have checkpoint challenge guides on Patreon, which gives a general idea on how to play the holes, the different routes and stuff like that, and with elevations and such. We do have that on Patreon. However, though, if I would be doing a video like that every time in checkpoint challenge, for every hole of checkpoint challenge, it would be an impossible task. And the reason that would be an impossible task is because I don't know what club I'm going to play with. That's why it's an impossible task. So I'm not against the idea, but it would 100% be something I can't do just because of that. And even if I would be able to do that, it would, from a time perspective, compare like how to say, if I look at the time spent, if I'm looking at the time spent to what I'm getting back for it in views and stuff, it's literally nothing. That's good. Hey, Joanne. All right, playing much better. Last 3-4 shootouts been playing good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel very confident when playing Tour 13, so maybe I should doing all right, this one again. Oh. All right, we're just gonna get it down there. John, welcome in there, by the way. Sit. All right, fine. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. Yeah, so the checkpoint challenge part is like, and yeah, truly, the checkpoint challenge stuff is what can I say? It's tough, guide-wise. I think it's a lovely game mode, though. I mean, it's good rewards, and it's a different type of way of playing the game. I think it's a great. I honestly think it's a great game mode. I think the prices makes it a great game mode. It's worth spending the time on. Even I've been spending some time on that with my account that I don't have max clothes on. So, and I also think it's fun, the randomness side of things. I can definitely think that's fun too. It makes me more pissed off though, because it shows how terrible I am when I'm getting a Saturn level 4. So, yeah. I lose 10 times in a row, tour 11. I can't win my coins back all the time in one game, lose 2. Then you should be getting a guide, Thomas. That's my opinion. Is he? Sorry. Again, I'm not answering properly. 2 ways. One way would be that you go through your shootouts that you have been playing. You take notes. That's how I started. Way back 2017. I took a shitload of notes. Every time I played the shootout, I did note it down. I did note down what I did, and then I kind of built from there. That's what you need to do. You need to note down the shootouts you were playing and slowly build yourself notes. If you don't, you're just playing based on luck. And then, you know, some days you're gonna win more than you lose. Some days you're gonna lose way more than you win. Or you get guides. I mean, either yourself or someone else has to put in the work for you, right? It's not just gonna come automatically. There's no one that can just go in and just randomly win a shitload on a specific tour. It doesn't work like that. Tug, thanks so much. When I used to play tour a lot, I was really conservative as I didn't want to drop back down. We used to lose trophies in max tours too, and I wanted to go back to a tour. Yeah, that one makes playing tour play an easier way of doing things. Yeah, I thought that, Paul. To be fair though, like I get when I was using it on my phone and not the slide over mode, then I think it is not as good as it were in the past. But the slide over mode is great, in my opinion. I think that's just great. So, but I spoke to Matthew about that, and you know, I'm not a salesman for Clash Caddie, but I'm definitely preferring Clash Caddie over Notebook. But that's yeah, just an own personal opinion about that. But I do agree, like, and I've been saying that as well. I don't mind change, but I wish the change wouldn't have involved changing the way the bags and stuff were set up. I think that caused a lot of frustration for people, which sucks. What is up, OG Tommy? Hi from Anchorage, Alaska. Keep up great tips. I played to your big guys. Big help. Thank you for the great work. Cheers, bud. Thank you so much. It's not a bad shot. Played. Good luck, Tommy. Thanks for sending Chris our way. We got him. Nice. Awesome. Oh, right. Keep on forgetting about. Okay, this is awkward. We need to be in the. You can't zoom in for shit. So we're gonna have. Gonna try to be good. We're going there. Okay. 0.3 back is what we're doing, and we are doing 0. Now to hurry up. Shit. Yeah, you know, if you're shooting this close on this hole, I would say you're very, very, very rarely gonna lose. I would say. Did you play the Golden Shot yet? Yeah, I've been playing it. But it's not that I'm paying any money for it. Only did do the guide. All right, so and 2. Also, we have 4 games now in a row. Chris, hey bro. You're more than welcome to come over here. Did you send me a message on Messenger, by the way? An opportunity for you, Tommy. Come over to Yorkshire and hire a village hall or some similar area. Invite players to come and learn with you. You can't happily pay for your flight. That's very kind of you, but I don't think so. Maybe back in 2018 to 2020 or 2021 or something like that. It would possibly. I did have some plan to do some type of event in either UK or US, but at this stage, I don't think there will be um, someone kind of popping into something like that. It could be wrong, but I will be coming a little here and there to UK now at the end of the year, and also coming next year. One of my best friends are getting married, and I'm honored. I was, yeah, extremely honored, a little bit emotional when I got asked to be the best man, which was amazing. Looking forward to that a lot. Dinner at IKEA. Done deal, mate. Is the wind power twice that of towards 5-6? What do you mean with that? Don't understand what you mean with that. So in this scenario, like, that's why I have the Luminary pin and I have the Kingslayer pin and such. Like, IKEA's meatballs are good, guys, but if you haven't eaten homemade meatballs, or like if you have eaten homemade meatballs, then IKEA's meatball becomes rather shit. Alright, so this is like a little eyeball type of thingy then. It, I saw you guys told me BK's Yaris, but never saw someone talking about the offset compression extensor ball. How big adjustment should be on certain wins? There a guide? No. Alright, I'm saying no without. I don't know if there is a guide like that, but at least that I know there isn't an exact guide to that, because it will differ a lot. It will differ on in terms of what club range you're in. It will differ what wind strength you have, elevation, and stuff like that. Or like I use messaging requests, but I need to probably check my messaging request folder. But yeah, CJ, it's definitely. I think for me, my biggest advice about that type of topic is to be aware of it, right? Aware of the fact that in headwind, your ball will land further back than where you aim if you're not over adjusting the shot or using overpower or push. And that's the same obviously with the ball guideline. It will not be rolling as far as it looks. I know it is the opposite way. Say. All right. We move on. Let's see if we. Don't mind. Yeah, I don't want Sunshine Glades all 5. That is a boring one. Like that at all. I got it. That is so rigged. Oh god. I'm probably gonna adjust into Min Club here. Let's see. with 15. Right, we're gonna do our best at least. That's gonna be. Which one is it? Wait, it's a red ring, you idiot. Okay, we're just gonna have to go there. Now I messed everything up. 10-8. We're going to main club. Yeah. Yeah. That's terrible. Oh my god. We're gonna be on green at least, but it's not gonna be close. Absolutely panicked on that one. I mean, that became a much better result than I anticipated, to be completely fair. But I did spend too long on finding the aim point. Too long on that. And with a high wind too. That's tough. Yeah, but the problem with sand bump all by Helion is like, I would say it's probably a 50-50 chance that I'm plugging that ball into the sand. So rather go, like for me, it was kind of like I'd rather go for a shot that will land me on green. Than you know, gambling with that. And that's kind of how I'm building in general with tour guides. It's like if there is not like if it's not like a clear extra value in going with some type of aggressive thing, because going for a sound bomb with oh, that's a brilliant shot from our opponent. I mean, he pulled down into Cat, decided to stay with Cat, which honestly became a smart way. Well played too. Well played. So go again. Well played too. So yeah, then I tend to kind of choose away from that. It's like, because it's one thing to have a shot like that kind of dialed into oh, we're gonna send it there. No, wait, that's too much topspin, isn't it? No. So yeah, instead of kind of like it, yeah, take it on green, open up your gold bags, worth it. Yeah, so my point is that I'm trying to make is that if I can't really dial something in all the wind angles and be absolutely sure that, you know, when I hit that small rough patch, I'm going to, you know, roll out the sand or something like that, then it's my responsibility as a guide creator to somewhat create a shot that at least will get you. Like, you will always land safely. Like, we all have different pull angles, especially in tour play. I mean, the pull angle things here that you see is honestly crazy. I think half my problem with this game is using Android. Would you agree? No. There's a lot of people. I mean, just because I'm not using Android doesn't mean it's. I would all day and any day suggest Apple, but it's definitely not half your problem. But so far, we are most definitely profitable on tonight. Had one loss, 3 losses. We have, and that wasn't really that we played bad. I don't think. No, I don't think so. It's more that our opponent played good. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, playing on a phone compared to playing on a tablet or something like that is always going to be a disadvantage. So, how does everyone feel about the fall major coming up then? CPC has better chess than even Pro Tour is part of most. A lot of people will watch her videos to see Clash Caddies. Yeah, but it's still CJ. We come down to that part. It's like the invested time contra what you get back from that. When you're saying a lot, I've been doing some CPC videos in the past where I've been breaking down the holes, giving people ideas and stuff like that, and they pull very little views. Um, I feel like players that play Checkpoint Challenge are less inclined to look for any sort of help or content because it's more like an all by feel. I'm not saying that you would benefit from that people wouldn't benefit from help. I think people most definitely would have a massive advantage if you do play like get some assistance and stuff like that on some holes that you may not know. But I think that general stance from player going into Checkpoint Challenge is that you're just playing it more or less all by feel all the way. Where in tour play, in tournament play, is definitely more people um, more inclined. I think it's because it has been created that way. If Checkpoint Challenge would have been pushed, if I would have pushed hard on videos for Checkpoint Challenge in the beginning, I think that could maybe be different, but I didn't. I haven't done much on that, so yeah. I do appreciate the comment though. I do appreciate the discussion. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate kind words about the golden shot. Oh, Nick, absolutely. Based on how you played the last tournament, you should be going in with a good feeling. Night hanging with many of you on Discord. Have you or anyone else released a shot and hit perfect call on your time out? Yes. Many times. Many times. Oh, crazy. Oh, God. What a baller, Chris. When will you max out your other accounts? Probably. I mean, I'm not gonna. Maybe I'm not gonna say never, but highly doubt that that's gonna happen anytime soon. Yeah, that's good. I mean, 9.8, that's why I changed to instead of 0.8 pack, like 9.8. So, good stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I will ever max out the account because I don't see any. If anyone is talking to Chris now, tell him to do 1 point. He's way left though, unfortunately. Maybe that was the case. I don't know. No. He didn't have the ball. No. Or I mean, maybe this could be good. Uh, I mean, T-Rocks is the closest one, 6,300 trophies. No Glove is like 3,000 trophies. Cirque is like 3,800. It's gonna be such a project doing that, especially when it's most of the lower tours that is not maxed out. So I highly doubt it. I think that became an aim point problem there for Chris, to be honest. Like, thanks for the game, Chris. The angry mod you was for the bad roll. What happens if both players get a hole in one and shootout, then you play again? Last June I played with both with Alsman. What do you say about that, Tommy? I hope they go up. That means that I can watch Hammarby down here. It's either Landskrona or Helsingborg. If any one of them goes up, I can watch Hammarby one more time down here in southern Sweden. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Obviously, I hope for Landskrona over Helsingborg any day of the week, mainly as my cousin is, and my uncle is really, really heavily invested in them. And I know it would mean a lot for them. I do think, however, though, if they go up to Allsvenskan, they will get their ass kicked in probably almost every single game. Because I don't see, they don't have the economy to come in and invest in players. So I think it's just going to be like a one-off. They do that, and then they go back again. Probably, I mean, they would get some points, but I very, very, I have such a hard time to see them doing well. No, I mean, but Kalmar is they. I think they will manage. If anything, if they do get playoff, they're gonna get fine. Yeah, it might be like Warren. I'm not saying never. I definitely don't, but I have a hard time seeing that. I mean, if the game maker's starting to do tournaments every other week and then skip the other week, then I could possibly do that. But if I'm not busy at work with doing content for tournament and tour and such streaming, then I'm busy with other company stuff that is just boring for all of you. So I'm obviously not streaming that, streaming accounting stuff. That would be cool. And then outside, it's just spending as much time I can with the kids. Great shit, mate. Sorry, I was not meaning to be any sort of a dick with that emoji in the end. I think if you would have set up with no spin and probably like 1.1 back, then would be close. It's such a bumpy green as well, though, so it could definitely be that that there is some dead spots as well sometimes. Shit, Chris. Have a good day, mate. Oh, Max, that, you know, I'm a master of excuses. Anyone that knows me knows that. I'm a master of excuses, and I'm trying so hard to bite my tongue sometimes. Because sometimes I can be a little baby and I still shoot a 36 in the weekend round. Oh, God. This one is probably the one that I absolutely hate the most, but I probably need the most practice on that one, personally. So, I just, it's like, I, I have a shitload of excuses. But the excuse of I'm losing in tour play because my opponent has better clubs, or my opponent has more games played, or my opponent using a better ball. Dog shit. Don't buy that. Players making that excuse and just accepting that that's the case, those players are the ones that never gonna get up there anyway. Damn it. That's a really good shootout though. Oh, he rolls down there in the end. A little bit not lucky. I mean, that was a good one though. Playing against the best team in Germany? Oh, you mean, yeah, of course. Utmost respect for the gold team Germany. Some great people, getting to know some great people in there. I mean, I might overdo the backspin here. It's not entirely. This might fall short though. We're kind of committed now. Mid 15. Yeah, again on this hole, I played max first. This is probably gonna go short. Yeah, that's awful. That's honestly awful. That's like an in-between. I should be going 7 backspin, should be doing... nah. Well played to the opponent. Yeah, that was... 4. That was actually the worst shoot I've done so far. I mean, using the wind 8, it was on a lower wind. It was way more crosswind than like a true northeast. I still play true northeast stuff. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. I'm losing that one, to be fair. Alright, so if we... And that's the thing, like, I can't really, you know... That one was actually on me. I mean, tour 14 is absolutely going to be possible, but it's fit. Oh well. Badly how you did a brilliant shoot up, mate. You deserved that win 100% on that last one. A little bit unlucky that we fall down that little ramp there in the end. Otherwise, it would have been an absolute beauty. Ja, Green och Point, fast med nya pinnar, Henrik. Så att de sitter lite annorlunda. So Tour 14, the Tour 14 is only gonna happen when the game makers see that there is enough money or like coins in play. I would rather have this drive, by the way, than the first one. That's when it's going to happen. So the question is though, if we cut the corner here, because I don't think I can do much. Maybe. Oh, maybe. All right, this we do instead. All right, just get to green somewhere. What I adjusted? Shit. Oh no. Hit fairway, please. Yeah. I'll take that. So you consider yourself as a professional YouTuber or more as professional gold clasher? Can I say both? Because I do make a living about making content. And even though it's a lot of gold clash, but it's not purely gold clash. At the same time though, like, I feel like I'm a professional gold clasher too in terms of like or maybe I don't know really what you mean with that, but I feel that if you play on the highest level, I've been able to adapt to the highest level regardless what changes happen in the game. I can compete in all the elements of the game. You know, professional singer seems like a very, very, very good thing to do next. Thank you, Barry. Kind of want to have Sunshine Glaze again, a little redemption time. That's the only shootout that I've been just fiddling so much with time. Instead of rotating Vineyard to Rock Bump. Vineyard. Yes, that is supposed to be correct, Robin. If anything happened, then send me a replay. Finicky one. Maybe we get it now. Like last time I called a shootout, we got the shootout, so. No? So we're getting something Glaze. Alright, so. Now we can't hit great left. That's the bad part with this. Min 0, that's 8.9. That's okay. With that win, that's okay. Could have gone a little bit more left. Could have gone a little bit left, but it's fine. Thank you, Robin. Oh. Looks, I mean, 15.2 though, but 1 back here. Like, yeah. I mean, it's 2.8. Yeah. Is there any way you can make it short or something? Ninja, unfortunately, I don't use Notebook. I've never used it, so I'm not the guy to ask that. There's probably some tutorials out there somewhere, but I don't have any. Sorry. One Moja playing Sean Medina, thank you both for subscribing to the channel. I'm using Clash Caddie, it's what I'm using. A little old by feel on the last rings there. Hey Nick, completely missed you earlier. I'm sorry about that. Kabir, hey bud. All good. Yet 3 good games. I've been playing against some really good opponents tonight. I don't feel I had. Maybe I had one. Obviously, I had someone go into the water, but if looking at it from a shootout perspective, I'm having, hasn't really been any gimme. It seems like I'm honestly getting opponents like instantly on as well, so it can't be hard. It can't. That must be hard. Crystal, thank you so much, all the way from Serbia. Oh, shut up, Nick. Honestly, I don't think I'm an easy opponent tonight. I think I'm doing okay. Right? Born 1989. Thank you so much. North Carolina. We had a lot of people from North Carolina on the Sunday. Remember that. You're playing for shootout? Yeah, both yes and no. I mean, if I'm dropping something from distance, that's okay. But I'm not really trying. So when it comes to shootout, I really try. I definitely do. So you could say that I'm playing for shootout, but I will take, the 1 or 2 easy wins if that gets some. I've been losing. I lost one game because I was an idiot. But going to shootout. Ooh, squeaky bum. All right, shootout. Can I get that last thing then? Last barrel, whatever it's called. Alright, we keep on doing Sunshine Glades. A little bit boring. We should have mixed it up a little bit. 12-1. 5. Oh, this is gonna be like an in-betweener. This could be terrible, to be fair. Okay, so doing one. No, I'm doing one like that. Okay, so it's either then max or mid. So what does 10, 9? Do 9.5 then? Oh. I'm doing your center ball. I did not know about that, to be fair. This could be really off. Yeah, okay, what's better than I thought. That was better than I thought, but like I could have done a couple of clicks of underpower in hindsight because like straight cross, you're the troubling thing with this here is straight cross. I will adjust up onto the fairway, so then I will miss the rough if I do just go flat center ball. Then I do have the underpower obviously added on, but here in between, yeah, that was hard. So being I'm 32. I'm 32. I'm Dacus, thanks so much. I'm doing fine. Thank you. I mean, to be fair, if I'm pulling down into the bunker, I don't note of that. I don't need straight cross. I don't need if we're pulling straight down into the bunker, but that's going to be such a small margin though. GG, buddy. So we keep on winning like 3 or 4, then either I make a mistake or my opponent's doing just a really good shot and beats me fair and square. How many goals last week? 2 out of 3. Didn't really play the best I could, I felt. Thanks for the game, bud. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't play as well as I was hoping to do. I felt like I should have done maybe a little bit better scores. But in the end, like, it's when you close down and you're done, you know, you're happy. Oh, yeah, those 147 billion, at least 130 of them came when way back when I probably was one of the ones that had the most coins for a while, way back in the day. Because I used to grind so much. Scary, honestly. Really scary. So we got up to 4 wins earlier. Was the longest, and we got 1 loss. That would be Group D then. If we can get to 6. Because I'm thinking going like, yay, if you're here, if we can go all 3 games. Then I think that's gonna be it for tonight. If any one of you looking to get some help in tour play, doesn't have to be tour 13. We offer these type of guides that I'm following on tour 7 up to tour 13. So I'm going to show you an example. Thanks, Yay. Appreciate it. So I'm going to show you an example whilst we're still what's that. Okay. So this is how a shootout guide looks. So all the aim points in shootouts are based off a no spin position. And the reason for that is that then you're able to replicate that position without having to fiddle around by doing different spins all the time. Then you have the spin boxes. Everyone recognizes that from the golden shot. So very simple layout to follow. And we do have those guys for tour 7 to tour 13. And so sign up on Patreon, get yourself a pack. And no, you don't have to commit for 3 months or 6 months or whatever. Get your pack and then you're ready. Oh, they could, if we would be having the knowledge doing that, and we might have, but there is no real time. Unfortunately, so silly though. Like, I think like Notebook kind of covers that, and then there is loads of grid lines on the Golf Clash Facebook group, and there's probably someone that is smart enough to figure out how to do those type of things, you know. Oh, this one is not fun at all. Hate window, it's a little bit more fun. Jimmy, thank you so much, bud. Appreciate that. No, I've been trying to the last 2 months to stream something different than tournament play, where we can kind of casually just chill out a little bit and don't really care about what happens. Do you know what I mean? It's been doing a little checkpoint challenge sometimes and tour play. I think tour play suits the situation now, especially with the rotation. Yay! For fuck's sake! How am I supposed to beat that then? How? Yeah, that's gonna be very hard. I'm doing 8 2 and 2 range more. Yeah. Get in. Poo 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 poo. I mean, it's not super bad, but like, had to really push that one. Could have maybe done a little bit less to be fair. That one. Did I adjust, by the way? Two. I did 8 2. 2. Well played, Jay. That was a brilliant one. Diesel afternoon. I mean, that shootout, you know, even if I would be doing everything exactly perfect, you know, I wouldn't be beating that, I don't think. All right. Let's do that instead. All right, YOLO. Just try to not hit the rough on the... I'm just trying to play this ball down there somewhere. That wasn't super, but yeah. I mean, yeah, I already lost. The first one. I'm afraid it's gonna be the other way around. No, that's a brilliant shot. I got 7.6 million coins. Is that good enough for 8? What's the is that 600k buy-in to 8? Someone help, please. Is that a top smooth ball? Don't tell me that's a top smooth ball. Boo. Boo. I don't have a command for that. That boo. That's super boo. Super boo on that. Super boo. I hope you get stuck in sand. Yeah. Here we're playing with special balls here. Huh? I'm not gonna reach to green here, I don't think. No, not with 16.1 miles per hour. Alright. Oh shit. Stay. Yeah. Okay. 300k. You would be, I mean, that's 25 buy-ins. You would be fine. Be fine on that, I think. I mean, again, it depends on if you're going in completely cold. That might be tough, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm not gonna drop this. So I will have my shots in the third game then. Sorry, Gedda. I think a good 3 ring. 3.5. No, that's too much. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna hit great left most likely. I'm not sure why I'm bothering centering the ball so properly when I know I'm not dropping that long distance rough fire. Oh yeah, you need to measure it. Vicky's in here. Alright, we have our chance in the last one then. We can't go 3-0 down. Absolutely not. That's horrendous if we do that. Is Tarts going for gold, by the way? Thinking as you're doing the clan point booster. Alright, guys. We got to 4 wins in a row. I mean, still easily one more than we lost today. That's nice. I'm gonna give out the bets. It's Group D because I'm not gonna win 6 games on the last game I'm gonna play. You know, I'm smart. So congrats on that for Group D. Getting some. Why don't we open our golf bags? You know, not really much golf bags to open up. Oh. All right. Is this? Oh, it's that pin, so it's not as easy then as the other funnel thingy. All right, let's put ourselves on the fairway to a start. That would be sweet. I think that should be on fairway. Grind. Yeah, almost done, Josh. To be fair, though, I can't really complain on how I've been playing tonight. It has been going quite well. Until Yay came and, yeah. Oh, I see. I see. No, but that's has been a good one. Next time we're gonna do, I think it's gonna be Tour 12. Not sure when that's gonna be. Not sure when that's gonna be. Honestly, man. I need to try now. Didn't you pay attention? Oh, I have a wedge. Yes. That was feels reasonable. We go for the dunk. Yeah, the dunk it is. It doesn't matter what's been out. Shit, I don't. Yeah, I do have fun. Let's get the 7 rings. Yeah, open up your gold bags. Get in. Scott. Hey, bro. Yeah. Oh god. this no, shit, now I need to be prepared. Okay, we have the same crap like we had the last time. Okay, now I need to be quicker here. Lower. It is a lower window. There. There. 8. Remove too much backspin. Might remove too much backspin sit. Oh, actually the opposite. Alright, actually that's pretty darn okay. I think I'm gonna tweak the backspin a little bit in the field with angles. I mean, it's low window to be fair, but I still reduce side spin and side. I probably do like 6 point. If you follow our shoot like guide, yeah, I'll probably do. It depends on if we have the same. I think you're too hot. Oh, maybe that's. I need to look at my 8 point later. If I did start too far back, possibly. No? I mean, can't really complain about the rest, to be fair, on this hole, but 7, but I need to look at that. Yes, well done, Jay. Well played, well played, well played, well played. Yeah, we should have gone a little bit more backspin on that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, got my ass kicked in the last 3 games there. Good luck, sir. Thank you so much. Luckily, we don't lose trophies. That would have been a long night, otherwise trying to get that back. But, was a good stream, though. Happy that I didn't play that poorly, to be fair. Nice. I will be back. I don't know when I will be back, though. I was thinking Thursday. I'm not sure, though. We'll see how it goes. I mean, he didn't even follow our guide yet. Can't ban it for that. So, he had some little finicky pullback there. That one to play well. That was a nice one. So I will be back Thursday, I think. If I'm not, then it won't be until next week in the major. But I will see. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. If you're looking for guides, then you can find them on patreon.com/golf-tommy. Link in the description down below. Tour guides for Tour 7 to Tour 13. Obviously, tournament guides as well. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.